Without research, we really don't make improvements. So it's through research that we continually learn more and strive to have better outcomes for our patients. I think every day in clinic we wish we could do better. And so by participating in research, whether it's local or national or international, all of that research is really helpful for helping improve outcomes for patients.
We say clinical trials are all about bringing hopes. You know, whether it's about hope for the individual patient in front of me, whether it's hope for the patient group like them for the future, it brings them a lot of hope and we get a lot of joy out of it. It's been a really, really meaningful experience for the patient to be given an option. Even if they don't decide not to go ahead with it, they find a lot of joy in knowing there is a clinical trial. There are some people out there trying to beat the cancer they've got.
It's a hard area to fund. Generally the funding pool is quite small in New Zealand, but for clinical trials in particular, it's very difficult.
That's one of the many things you have to do with a clinical trial. You have to work out from your preliminary data that in our case was statistically significant, but to repeat it again and to have strength in your findings, you really do need the size of a study to it not just be an interesting preliminary finding, but something that has validity, that has the clinical evidence for them people to consider changing practice. And again, without that Gut Cancer Foundation money to help us extend the study, we just wouldn't reach the required number of patients to make the whole study worthwhile. So it's been a really key thing to be able to have an extension of time.
Big thank you to Gut Cancer Foundation and its supporters and its funders for supporting our research. It means a lot to our clinicians as well as patients and their whānau.
Compared to internationally, there's limited availability of funding for research in New Zealand, which is why we're so grateful to the Gut Cancer Foundation for funding this study.
Absolutely key, and it's really key a lot of the time either for top-up funds for something else or just giving you that initial seed so that you can really make sure that you've got the evidence, the preliminary evidence to make somebody else throw a lot of money at it, because clinical trials cost a lot of money.